Hi, I'm Bob McGrath, and I'm the head of the middle school for this year at Columbus Academy. I was born in Boston, actually, and then grew up in Chicago for 5 or 6 years, and then my family moved to Delaware. So I spent most of my time in Delaware, high school and college years, and then I began to work as a teacher and then administrator in Delaware. And after about 40 years there, I moved to Augusta, Georgia to be a middle school head there. Around 2000, I moved to Fort Lauderdale and was a middle school head at a school there, and then 10 years later, another school in Miami. So I've been along the East Coast for most of my career, and so coming to Ohio has been a real pleasure and experience because it's different from my own personal experience. I have 2 kids, and they each are kind of spread across the country. I have a son in North Carolina and a daughter who's living in South Florida, where we just came from. And my mother actually is still alive. She's 97 and she's in South Florida as well. This summer I really took time to visit them. I worked in the office until about July, and then took a couple of weeks down there and got to see all of them. And as I drove down and drove back, I stopped to see my son in North Carolina. Earlier in the summer I had a college reunion. It was not the big one, but it's getting close. And then at the end of the summer I get to spend a weekend or so in Nantucket. So those are the kinds of things that I'm using to relax and enjoy and get ready for the school year that's coming. The middle school has been quiet. I wasn't here last summer, but I know that it was busy. I know there was lots of construction, and the people were both excited and a little anxious because deadlines are always pending. But here it's been quiet, and teachers will come and visit, and occasionally parents will stop by for whatever they might need. But it's been a good time for me. I've had a chance to look through lots of files and read how things were planned in the past, and just learn. And the next year for me is going to be an exciting one. And I'm spending this time kind of getting ready to prepare for it, think about it, and make sure that I can support all the teachers and the kids when they arrive. I've started in a few schools, and so the first year is always one where you kind of discover what the school, what its values truly are. And Columbus Academy is a wonderful place. And the more time I'm here, I was lucky enough to be here in May, the more I appreciate the fact that its real strength is the people that do the work here. The adults and the administrators, the teachers, they're smart and they're creative. And as I look to next year, I look forward to learning what it is that they've created that I can support, that we will continue. And then if there are opportunities to rethink things and have other thoughts about what might be of value. Times have changed a great deal. Learning has changed. Education is different. I see Columbus Academy being right in the middle of all of that growth, and which is why one of the reasons I'm very happy to be here. So I have this year to look forward to bringing what I can to the school, and also getting a lot of new information or a lot of new experiences for myself. So it's exciting. Clearly the people have impressed me the most. They are dedicated and caring. They're smart. They bring a sense of mission to the work that they do. That's the adults. The kids are just like that. They're strong, enthusiastic. They care for one another. They are competitive among themselves. I mean, towards themselves. I don't see them being competitive between each other. I think they do watch out for each other. There's a real thoughtfulness that I see. So I think although this is a great institution, all the sides of the institution are strong, it's sophisticated and complicated like it's supposed to be. When it comes to its real strength, that it's the people, the children, the adults, I think that make the school a family. And I think that sense of family with parents is also real critical to the experience that the Columbus Academy community has. What I would like for you to know is that this is a very special place. You know it, and you've been here longer than I, and you've committed yourself to it long before I did, but you know that it's a special place. It's a place where you feel comfortable, whether you're parents or teachers or students. And I think there's a kindness and a thoughtfulness that pervades the school that makes it really distinctive. It makes it different, whether it's a Midwestern point of view or whether it's just the nature of this community, I don't know, but it is a great, comfortable place that allows for kids to be inventive, and it allows for teachers to try new things. I think that sort of openness is critical and important, and I see it here. So I would say that I feel lucky to be here, and I think and grateful to be here, and that it's a great place for me to be personally and professionally.